So hi everyone. I had amazing feedback on the wedding invitation that I did for my son for his Vegas wedding. So as bride and grooms do, they added two additional people to the list. So I have to actually assemble another one or two. So I decided to do a video for you guys so that you can see how I do it. So these are the pieces that all are cut. This is the pocket. This is the actual backing. And then all of the individual inserts, the RSVP, the reception, the accommodation card, and the details, their invitation, and the backing of the red. So the first thing that I did was sort of do the backing, do the envelope part, because that needed to dry. I had to glue that, so I just want to score that. So you'll see the score marks. This is really thick cardstock. I think it's like 107 or something it says. I feel like it's more than that because I have 110 of Michael's Recollections and I don't feel like it's as thick, but I like this because this is perfect for backing for the invitation. And the score marks are amazing. You could add a little pressure to it on your machine if you want to so that you can really see them. And I use, of course, my Cricut scraper, which is multi-purpose. So once I do that, I just put, this is the glue that I used, the art glitter glue that I mentioned in my post. And I just put, so I'm not sure if, I did it both ways on some. I did with the flaps in and this part out, and then I did this with this in and these out, and I feel like that worked better. Everything went in a little smoother when I put the two side flaps on the outside. So just put, all you need is a little glue on each end. And then just fold them over, hold them for 2 seconds or so. Then I put it off to the side to dry while I assemble some of my other things. And I do put a book on top of it, just for pressure, just so it holds those sides down while I do the backing. So I look at the backing on the cut, and I just like to see the side that I think looks a little shimmier and prettier, and I keep that on the outside part. So again, the score lines are there. I just fold over gently on where the score lines are. It's really simple to assemble. I mean, once you have all the pieces cut, it's not difficult. So you just use it. I do have a boning knife and I do have some other tools, but you know what? This is like amazing, my little Cricut scraper. It does so many things for me. And all you need is a slight. You don't want to do it too hard. Just like so. And nothing came apart, so that was perfect. So okay, I eyeball this. I know I'm crazy, but I wing things. I like it. I think that looks pretty darn good already. So just hold it down a little bit. Let that, perfect. I like it. Hold that to the side. So now I want to put my pocket. I think it should be dry. Doesn't need that much time. So it's going to go on the right side. It goes here. So it's going to look just like that. So all you have to do is glue the sides all the way to the top. This one I had a little more glue. It does dry clear, so I'm not really worried about it, but I worry more that it comes apart than you can see a little glue. But that works. So again, I just place it down. I bring this to the edge only because I want to, and I don't know if you can see, but I sort of like to push it up against each other so that it sticks on there. And then leave it on there. I put the book on, and that's just to hold it for now while I work on other things. So while that's doing, I can work on gluing this on. I'm not a patient person, so I can't be waiting for, oh, let that dry 10 minutes and then do another part. No, I have to multitask and just get them all done. So just, again, just some glue. And I like that the glitter paper is nice and sturdy, so it definitely won't bleed and the glue won't show on the other side for the invitation. So it's perfect. Again, a couple of squiggles. I don't know what the appropriate amount of glue is, but this seems to work for me. As long as I know I cover all areas and all edges, I'm good. And again, I do my eyeballing. This dries pretty quick, so you have to like move it around to where you want it pretty quickly, because when it's on, it is on. I think that's pretty good. I think that looks pretty decent. Closes. This is still closes, and it closes. So once you close it, you want to give it one more little line up the edges. There it is. This is still drying a little bit, but we can insert our attachments. I start with the details one, the back. So it'll go in and it'll sort of guide. Once I get the back one in, I have to just work it around a little bit, but once it gets in, it'll guide the other ones. I can just slide them in the front. And the pocket is just big enough to fit them all. I just like to see a little bit of the peekaboo red on the other line. Just do them in size order. The RSVP card goes in a little smaller. I made it a little smaller so that it could fit the envelope properly. And I like that this cardstock is sturdy, so you don't have to be too dainty with it. Don't worry about it. And the last one goes into the little grooves there. There's your little RSVP card. Okay, so that's what that looks like. So then what I did is the envelope, I just literally put it here when I closed it so that they see it, because I was going to put it in the back, but if I put it in the back, I have a feeling it might slide to the bottom and they won't even know it exists unless they take everything out. So I just went ahead and put it there. And then the last thing I think I need are my little crystals. I just used a little Swarovski. I put one here, just a dab of glue. These are a little tricky, but again, my Cricut tool, multi-purpose. I use these things for everything. If they could tweeze my brows, I'd use them for that too. Just put it there. You'll see some glue, but that's okay because it's going to dry clear, so I'm not worried. If it goes a little bit to the bottom, quickly just wipe it. That's just a drop. I put one there, and then I put one at the top of the heart. And then I just hold that there for a little bit so that one could dry before I let it flap over, so that it doesn't move. And that's it, guys. That's the invitation. All done. You've seen, let me see if I have one. I have a completed one over here so I can show you, but this is what it looks like completely done. This is the, I put the little crystal there. Not even sure we can see that on camera. And then I put one here. Oh, I gotta put that one. I put one here, and then I put one there. But this is, it's very easy to assemble. So once you have it all done, it's, you know, it's perfect. I think the little crystals add like a nice little glamour touch to it, which I love. But I hope that inspires some of you that are really worried about doing this. I hope this helps you to sort of ease that anxiety. First time I've ever done it. Honest to God, if I can do it, you guys can do it, because I was terrified when I saw the template, and I'm like, I don't know what goes with what and how to put this together. So I printed everything out. I designed everything. All of this was designed on Design Space. These are all Design Space fonts that I used on there. Everything I cut, this glitter paper is Cricut paper. So hope you enjoyed it, and I hope this was helpful to you. Thank you.